Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. It is flipping cold, and I'm watching these wind things go around like 100 mile an hour. On top of that, let me back off. Yeah, 22 freaking degrees, and the trend is going down because it was 23 not even 5 minutes ago. Yeah, that wind speed's BS too. But anyway, gotta get these guys out. It's already 7 o'clock. And I have to go in at 9. What are you doing? He goes, you just put a spotlight on me? I don't care. I'm scratching anyway. I don't care. So he slept with me. And then at some point this morning, she tried to join in. Well, I didn't try. She successfully joined in. So I was pinned between her and him and had a cat in my chest. Yay. Which, there's Kitty on the chest. So I had all three of them at one point. Of course, yeah. It kept me warm. Alrighty here, 8:11 in the morning, getting a walk, 19 degrees, -6 currently. However, when you go down to the feel like, you really don't want to be out here. 10, -11 degrees Celsius. Yeah, this is not going to be a very long walk, A, due to time, and B, it is just too damn cold for these guys to be out here. Alrighty, Princess, little man's already dropping a bomb, which I told him the faster we do boom booms, the faster we go back home. Mateo ain't wasting time. All right, well, I pulled the neck gaiter out to do the hats and put the logos on them, and well, it's like I've got it out. I might as well use the damn thing, and I'm glad I did, because that wind is blowing, and when it gets on the back of my neck, it is brutal. So, yeah, got to bundle up when it's this cold. And I got my Apple little jacket on, then I got this over top. Of course, when I go to work, I'll have my all these. Yesterday, I didn't even change clothes before we left. I got them. Literally, we packed up in the car and we went over to Mom's. So, all right, little man did his boom boom. Just gonna take them for a little bit of a walk. Oh my goodness, the sun! It still exists. Isn't that cool? Oh, that cold is really messing me up. It's chilly. Crazy is the fact that most of the snow, with the exception of a little bit along here where it's shady, is gone. I mean, like I said, we didn't have that much. At least it melted out. We are supposed to get maybe a little bit overnight tonight and maybe Wednesday. So, there's little man. All right, yeah, I don't feel like giving their privacy when they're dropping bombs. I don't think the internet really wants to see a dog taking a poop. Oh yeah, the ground is nice and frozen. Priya's actually having a little bit of difficulty because we got frost heaves and whatnot. And she's kind of stumbling around a little bit because the ground's not giving. It's kind of like setting her off balance. There's little man, he's in his jacket. It's still cold. I mean, it's crazy how warm that jacket is when I take it off of him, how much heat he does radiate. And he slept with me all night last night. I think I mentioned that earlier. And someone just dinged me. Yeah, look at these frost heaves here. This is insane. I've never seen this happen in this area, but it's like this whole section. It's just heaved right up. Might be an issue with water lines. I don't know. To do that. Because the rest of the yard isn't like that. Just that one spot right there. I think someone needs to investigate. Alrighty guys, it's time to go home. Unfortunately, yesterday when I went to take the phone off the other mount, which didn't fall, but when I received it, the magnet was not actually in the unit. Well, when I pulled the phone off, it stayed on the back of the phone. Right now we're on the other one again, and I tried the windshield. It's not the right angle. Then I stretched it all the way out, and yeah, it's not going to work either. But anywho, work in progress. It's way too close too. No. And if I try to use the back cameras, I'm catching the Pocket mount and that mount at the same time. So that's kind of, I knew there was an issue. Why I never did it this way. Okay, time to go home. That was a frustratingly long day because trying to put Aldi Find Freezer out and people just would not stop coming to the register. It took me all damn day to do. I'm the type of person that you give me a task, I want to be left alone and get it done. Not I want to be interrupted 800 freaking times trying to do it. But I get it, And it was, it was starting to show on my face because it was just getting annoying. And I don't even sit down in the chair purposely to give the idea that I need to get moving again. Well, the hint wasn't getting across. All right, well, it's 24 degrees. Not much warmer, so puppies are going to get chilly walks tonight. That is for sure. I can't even angle it any further. I'd have to raise it up, and I don't have any more raise to do. So that's not gonna work. That looks stupid. Good evening, everybody. Well, it's been kind of a quiet afternoon. Little man wouldn't come down to me, so he didn't even have his dinner until Terry got up. And Priya did, but getting outside has not been something anybody's wanted to do at 22 degrees. And they're calling for a low of 7 degrees in the morning. Yeah, that's freaking cold. I did contact a attorney that sent me a thing in the mail. I have a 10 o'clock consultation call tomorrow morning because they're in Camp Hill. I'm trying to think where that's at. I want to say around Gettysburg or something. I don't know. It's. I told him, I was like, with my work schedule, there's no way I'm driving from Williamsport to Camp Hill. So I will keep you apprised on that situation tomorrow morning. And she wanted to schedule it for Wednesday since it was my day off. And I said, well, I have another trial on Thursday. She goes, never mind. We will do it tomorrow for you. So if I get the ball, somewhat rolling here, maybe I can just figure on that whole thing being canceled right out. And then the one in January as well. So, and any future ones will not even happen. So that'd be great. So it'll make life a lot less stressful. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I want to try this the camera rig. I'm a little concerned because her car does not have sunroof. And I really don't feel like driving up the highway with the Pocket on the roof of the car. But I also want to try to get these lights. I want to kind of do it earlier on in the year than I did last year. Get that video out. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling after she leaves for work. Since I don't go in till 1 o'clock tomorrow. Granted, I do have that call at 10, but still, it's not gonna. I'm trying to see him. I don't even see him anymore. I don't know where he's at. Oh, he's in front of me. Okay. So, stay tuned. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I don't know, but yeah. So I've reached out to one attorney. There's more in the area. The thing of it is, their address says Williamsport, so maybe they would send an attorney from local. That was their main offices, so. I hate to do this, but at the same token, I'm at the point where it needs to be done. What do you think, Priya? Should we take a snooze in the recliner tonight? She goes, no. I'd like this whole thing to myself, Dad. She did just have her head on my lap. It was cute, and I moved to get the headphones out, and she's like, nope, I'm not gonna look at the camera. Need to clean these filthy things. I'm gonna go get a wet wipe and clean them, Priya. She hates it, but she'd been digging. She actually, on one of her ears, she actually had a scab. Silly goose.